Wednesday, overwhelming majority of the handicappers here had a great night in college hoops. I know myself included, as I scored last night with another top-rated 15-dime best bet as Texas Tech, a revenge-fueled win at home in a double-digit blowout of Iowa State. That puts me in position tonight to go for top-rated 15-dime best bet winner number 9 out of 12, this time in the AAC, where SMU visits Houston, matching last night's winner on Texas Tech, and of course my Super Bowl winner on the Eagles. Now, the complimentary plays last night, well, I had won 10 in a row, but last night only went 1 and 2. But hell, 11 out of 13 with the complimentary plays as well. 14 out of 21 winning days with the best bets. I can live with that. And tonight, I'm going to take a look at an under-the-radar game, but it's in a conference I've done extremely well in this season, Sun Belt Conference. It's the big game. Yes, they do have big games in the Sun Belt Conference between UL-Lafayette, a team that has made me a lot of money this season, visiting Georgia State. One team has won 10 in a row. The other one has won 9 in a row. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Also, props going out to Eric Schrader, who last night cashed in with his first 200-dime play of his career in college hoops. Virginia over Florida State. I gave you that play as a free winner last night. Now tonight, the 12th 100-dime college basketball release this season. It's a late night game. West Coast Conference Game of the Year. Santa Clara and BYU tips off at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Matches his Tuesday 100-dime winner, his Big Ten Game of the Year, when he gave you Northwestern outright over Michigan. Matches his Monday 100-dime Metro Atlantic Conference Game of the Year, when he gave you Fairfield over Siena. Matches Saturday's 100-dime SEC Game of the Year with LSU over Arkansas. Just like the last 3 nights when you got him over half price off, same thing goes tonight, over half price off by using coupon code ERIC. Jeff Benton, who on last night had a 100-dime max wager release with Ohio State, 10-point underdog at Purdue, winning outright over the Boilermakers. You got it for over half price off tonight. 100-dime max wager number 8 out of 11 is ACC Game of the Year, Duke and North Carolina. Get it for over half price off by using coupon code Jeff. Of course, Jeff hit a major ACC play on Saturday. Remember his 150-dime play, number 3 in a row, was first in college hoops this season when he gave you NC State a 2.5-point favorite at home against Notre Dame, and they won by 18. And I would be remiss if I didn't talk about hockey. Yeah, hockey. Dom Chambers going for it once more. Hockey winner, NHL winner number 9 in a row tonight. The second biggest play of his career, 50-dime winner number 3 in a row. You get it for over half price off by using coupon code DOM. My stock tip of the day today is don't play the market. Oh my God, today was just another brutal, brutal day. You know, there is no safe haven right now in the market unless you're in cash. That's the reality. I mean, it's just a difficult place to play. And again, just real quick observation. So last week and the week before, you hear the talking heads say this is a great buying opportunity because there's some quality equities, quality stocks out there that are suppressed. Great opportunity if you're flush with cash to go in and buy. It's only true if you have reached the bottom of the market. Because let's say you went in last week or the week before and you bought some great stocks at depressed prices. It's like going and buying great quality stocks at Big Lots, okay? At Value City. It's like buying them in the bargain basement bins. Oh, and when the market had that rebound day on Tuesday this week and had a rebound day last week, those stocks went up. But on all those down days, how much did you lose once again? So again, you'll hear in the next day, the next 24 hours, you'll hear again about all these stocks. It's a great buying opportunity. It's only a great buying opportunity if the market has hit its bottom. Now, I'm a handicapper. I'm not a psychic. Neither are you. We don't know where the bottom is because of the fear, the panic, the hysteria that's driving the market right now because of the interest rates going up. You see what happens. You have another 1,000-point drop today. Small potatoes, a lot of the experts say, in the overall scheme of things, and they're right. You know, this isn't a 1,000-point drop back in the 30s. It's going to cause a depression because the market is so overinflated. But again, where is the bottom, which makes those buying opportunities so good? And you know tomorrow's Friday. Friday historically, generally, is not a huge market day because there's not as many buyers active in the market. You saw what happened last Friday and Monday. Could we have a repeat performance? Could be ugly. Okay, let's talk about the Sun Belt Conference here tonight. Believe me, it was ugly for me today. People say, well, how much did you win on the Super Bowl? My answer is, doesn't matter, because based on how much I lost today, oh, I could have bet the Eagles for 10 times more and I'd still be down for the week. Louisiana-Lafayette is a 2-point favorite tonight at Georgia State. It's a shame this game isn't being played at the Cajun Dome, because at the Cajun Dome, they get like 8,000 fans. Here in Atlanta tonight, they'll be lucky to get 2,500 fans to show up for this damn game. Here's the deal. Louisiana-Lafayette returned after a week-long layoff last Saturday, won at UL-Monroe, 80-59. That's 10 straight wins for the Ragin' Cajuns. They are 17-1 in their last 18 games, and their only loss came at Clemson. They've won. They're 20-3 overall this season. On the Sun Belt Road, they won at Little Rock, Arkansas Little Rock by 14. They won at Arkansas State by 10. They won at Texas Arlington, the defending regular season champs. They beat the Mavericks in Denton, Texas by 14. They won at Texas State by 25. And again, they just won at UL-Monroe this past Saturday by, 21 points. The Georgia State Panthers have reeled off 9 straight wins. You have a very interesting clash in terms of what these teams do best. UL-Lafayette is a potent offensive team. Number 1 scoring offense in the league, averaging 83.6 points per game. Georgia State plays a very good zone defense. They're number 2 in the league in scoring defense, yielding just 64.4 points a game. You got UL-Lafayette, number 1 in terms of field goal percentage in the league, hitting at a 47.4% clip. You have Georgia State on the other side of the ledger, number 1 in field goal percentage defense, allowing foes to hit at a 38.9% clip. What I find most fascinating, though, here is you have another situation where you have the visitor fueled by revenge, because last year Georgia State owned UL-Lafayette. Georgia State a 3-0 sweep in the regular season series in the 3 meetings. They won by 15 at home in the regular season. They won in Lafayette, Louisiana by 3. And then in the Sun Belt Conference tournament in the semifinals, they knocked the Ragin' Cajuns out with a 10-point win. But when you look at the Ragin' Cajuns this year, look just at the RPI. RPI ratings, UL-Lafayette 55, Georgia State 136. The fact that Georgia State has reeled off 9 straight wins is impressive. But UL-Lafayette has played the tougher schedule this year, and this is a better team this year than last. I think this is a great price, and I think UL-Lafayette breaks through in triple revenge tonight and gets the win. So UL-Lafayette is the way I'm going. Your other complimentary play tonight, I would lay the 11 points with Northern Kentucky at home against Wisconsin-Milwaukee. The Norse, and you know how many times I've taken the Norse this year. Northern Kentucky is off a 2-0 road trip where they won by 10 at Youngstown State and 17 at Cleveland State. They won the season's first meeting in Milwaukee, 91-64, January 18th. In that game, they were up 49-23 at halftime. They shot 60% in that game. They hit 10 of 21 three-pointers. They outscored Milwaukee 48-22 in the paint. They out-rebounded them 37-23, and that game was in Milwaukee. So what's changed coming into the rematch? Well, Milwaukee's playing a little better. They've won 4 out of 5. Who cares? The Norse have won 10 of their last 12 games. They're 7-2 at home overall this season. Milwaukee's 4-7 on the road. I go back to my RPI ratings. Northern Kentucky, 121. Wisconsin-Milwaukee, 256. There's only 351 Division I teams. I'm more than willing to lay the 11 points with Northern Kentucky. Of the 2 free picks, I like the first one. You want that a little more than Northern Kentucky. That's the way I see it. I'm sticking to the story, and I'll talk to you again on Friday. Good luck, everybody.